Parkinson's Daily Exercise with Danica. Today we're going to work on a seated sequence to get you conditioned for boxing. Now, if you haven't tried a boxing class yet, I highly recommend trying a boxing class either online or at a local RockSteady certified boxing gym. So it's so much fun, it's empowering, it's invigorating. Most classes are able to accommodate all levels too. So they'll have different levels in, and based on people's ability, they will accommodate for you. So we're gonna do just some seated conditioning exercises that'll help kind of get you ready for that class if you haven't started it yet. And it'll also just be helpful even if you are a regular boxer to just try this exercise sequence throughout the week. Okay, let's get started. Always with a big breath. Kind of stretch out those muscles in the upper body and back. We want to roll those shoulders back for posture. So important for everything we do, even boxing. So roll those shoulders back. Let's do just a few more. And then we want to warm up those shoulders. So take it back. We want a comfortable range of motion. It helps to look and follow the hand behind because that'll help loosen up in through the chest and shoulders, maybe even the neck a little bit more. So looking back with the hand and looking back with the hand. One more on each side. And then back to center. From here, let's warm up those legs a little bit by taking up and out and up and in. So we want to warm up those hips. This is a nice big giant step that will help not only with that hip strength and core strength, it'll help with that movement pattern, that bigger movement. Yes. One more on each side just to warm up those hips. It feels good. Now let's start to coordinate that movement a little bit. So we're going to lift the right leg and just kind of clap those hands underneath. And then open up the chest and then clap the hands underneath. Open up the chest, clap. So we're getting a sense of where those hands are when they hit each other underneath the leg, making that noise, that connection. Any type of noise or extra movement we can make helps send that message from the brain down to those working muscles. Good. Squeeze the back. Imagine that you're cracking a walnut between those shoulder blades. That'll help bring awareness to that back. Will help strengthen those muscles for posture. Good mobility. Now here you may feel that core working a little bit too. We're actually adding a little crunch in there. Opening up and crunching. The core is extremely important for boxing. Our power doesn't come just from those arms. It comes from the core. So the core muscles are all those muscles in between the hips and the shoulders on the front and back side of the body. Good. So you want to work the belly and the back. Belly, back. One more. Belly, back, and belly, back. Great. From here, we're going to warm up those shoulders a little bit. A little faster movement. So we're rolling those hands. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Good, getting ready for that boxing. I'm pretty sure this one's good for the speed bag. So once we get in the gym and we get on that speed bag, we can really hit it fast. Good. Now we're gonna go back the other way. So go back. Great. Sitting tall, core is strong. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna push it out and pull it in. Make a fist. Push it out, pull it in. Push it out. We want to get rid of that energy. Feel that strength, push it out. Feel that strength, push it out. In and out. One more, in and out. So from here, we're going to add a little cross back to center. We want to cross back to center. Now in boxing, we don't want to leave our face exposed. And this is a lot easier for those shoulders here. I like to do a few of them low just because it feels good on the mid back and the low shoulder area. So we start there, but in boxing we want to protect the face. So we want to punch about chest level and bring it back in, protect the face. Punch across, back in, protect the face. Punch across and in. So by protecting the face, we're also strengthening those shoulders. So if we get lazy down here, we want to lift the chest up and punch through those shoulders. Punch. Good. Now, as we're punching, be mindful that those elbows are straightening and that you're rotating in that torso a little bit. So we want to feel the power coming from that torso. Good. Punch it across. Punch it across. One more on each side. Punch it, and punch, punch, and punch. Great. And from here, back to the legs. We want to tap out, tap out, tap out, tap out, tap, 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 tap. So really light in the transition in the middle adds kind of a little power movement in there. So we're using the core, the hips, and powerful fancy footwork here. Tap, tap, tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Now we're going to combine. We're going to roll those hands out. So get rolling, and then we're going to add the tap, 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 tap. So we're getting a little bit more coordination. We're having to coordinate lots of different movements here. So we'll go 4, 3, 2, 1, and center. Roll those shoulders back here. So now we're going to roll it back. Roll it back. Keep that core strong. We're going to add the tap, tap, tap. Really light in between. Light on those feet. Roll, roll those arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Let's push those arms up. And exhale. Push those arms up. And exhale. Good. From here, we want to push those hands out. Feel that nice stretching through those hands and shoulders. Reach them all the way up and circle the wrists down. We want to make sure we take care of those hands and wrists since we're doing a lot of maybe hitting the bags. We, of course, won't be hitting people in our class, but just that connection with the bag. We'll have protective wear on our hands and wrists, but we want to make sure they stay nice and fluid as well. Not just for boxing, but for daily life. We want to make sure we have a lot of good strength and movement in our hands. So from here, rolling back so we're sitting tall. Let's do one more sequence. So we're going to lift the arms, tap to the right and down. Tap to the left, down. So this is a modified jumping jack. So we're going to do this just for a little calisthenics. Get that heart rate up a little bit. In boxing, we want to be conditioned to move and keep up those movements for a certain period of time, depending on what that coach wants you to do. 30 or 60-second intervals. So let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep those legs going. We're going to just change the arms. In, 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 in. Good. Yes, taking it at your own pace, of course. Should be warming up a little bit though. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Big breath up. Circle those wrists down. One more big breath up. Hopefully you've warmed up just a little bit. We're going to do a few stretches now for that upper body. Pulling that arm across, looking to the left. Open up those arms big. Pulling to the right, across. Open up big. One more time each side. Pull across. We need strong, flexible movements here. And out. And then we'll take that elbow. Feel that nice stretch in the shoulder. And switch. Feel that nice stretch in the shoulder. One more time each side. And switch. And center. Big breath up and out. So a little conditioning to get you warmed up for boxing. So again, if you haven't tried a class yet, please try one. I think you'll really enjoy it, and the team camaraderie of the class and the accountability from the coach, and it's just great for the body to move, and it's empowering. So please go out and try a boxing class, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for joining Parkinson's Daily Exercise with Danica.